you just bought a Honda and you want it to last for 300,000 kilometers, there are some services you need to be prepared for. Most modern Hondas aren't as durable as they used to be. And the truth is, Honda has become a high maintenance brand if you want the long-term durability that you expect from the brand. I worked as a Honda technician for years. And these are the services that decide if your Honda goes for 300,000 kilometers or dies early. Number one is rear differential service. If you own an all-wheel drive Honda, this is one service that catches a lot of people off guard. Very first service is actually due at 15,000 miles or 24,000 kilometers. That applies to the Honda CRV, Pilot, Ridgeline, Passport, and HRV. Basically any Honda that comes with an all-wheel drive system and a rear differential. Most owners did not know about this early service and hit the first marker within their first year of ownership and bypassing it by a significant amount. After the first service, the rear differential fluid should be changed every 30,000 miles or 48,000 kilometers. Skipping this leads to binding, noise, and premature failure of the rear differential on Honda CRVs, Pilots, Ridgelines, all the above. Number two, Honda transmissions need regular servicing. This is non-negotiable. In general, they should be serviced every 20 to 50,000 miles or 32 to 80,000 kilometers. This is especially important on Honda Civics with the CVTs. When the fluid is new, it is almost clear, but with use and abuse, it turns dark brown very quickly and the smell that comes off this fluid is indescribable. That causes harsh shifting, poor fuel economy, and internal wear. A good technician can catch this early by cracking the drain plug and checking the actual fluid itself by its color and its feel. For CRVs, Honda Pilots, and Ridgelines, service intervals are typically 30 to 60,000 miles, or 3 to 4 years, whichever comes first. And remember, time is just as important as the mileage. If you've owned one of these vehicles for only 6 years and you've only put 20,000 miles on, well, you're due for fluids. As an example. Number three, seasonal oil changes. Honda uses an oil life monitoring system. It looks at driving habits, temperature, speed, and distance. What it does not do is actually sample the oil life itself. One of Honda's biggest modern problems is oil dilution. This is caused by gasoline direct injection. Fuel washes down the cylinder walls, gets past your oil control rings, and ends up in the oil pan and mixes with your oil. So if you suspect it, here's an easy check. Get the engine warm, turn it off, wait a few minutes, and then check your oil dipstick level. If the oil level is above the full mark on your dipstick, you most likely have diluted oil. And Honda has plenty of TSBs and campaigns related to this across all their makes and models, so you have to go into the dealership and get these updates done. Will it fix it? No, it will not. The best solution for this is shorter oil change intervals. What I recommend is one oil change before winter, one oil change mid-winter, and one oil change in the spring. That gets the diluted oil out much quicker and prevents damage to the engine. Lance Mechanics here. If you're new to the channel, I talk about automotive related content and things in the industry. 98% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so if you subscribe and you hit that like button and even hype it, that does a lot for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. So thanks for helping me out, and back to the content. Number four, prevention. If you're driving and you hear a rock hit your vehicle, you need to take action. Over my years as a Honda technician, I've seen many perfectly mechanically fit vehicles fail because of the body, and it starts with you. What can you do to prevent this? I recommend paint protection film on the bumper and hood, a bug deflector, door sill protectors, and a big one, a color-matched paint pen for your vehicle. When you hear that impact, you can go and inspect what was hit and fill in the stone chips with that paint pen. Touching it up immediately will prevent rust and will prolong the life of the vehicle. If you live in a northern climate with snow and salt, wash your vehicle regularly. You have to get that salt off. Salt and sand slowly destroys the paint on your vehicle, and once it's through the paint, it rusts it out. And number five, coolant services. Older Hondas recommended coolant servicing every 5 years or 100,000 miles. Honda now uses Honda Type 2 coolant, and they say it can go up to 10 years. As a former Honda technician, I am telling you, you do not want the coolant in your vehicle for that long. Rubber breaks down, gases form, and the hot and cold cycles causes corrosion. I still recommend coolant changes every 5 years or 30 to 60,000 miles. And for number six, brake services. A brake service sounds simple. In reality, it isn't anymore. Honda's brake quality has declined in recent years, especially in the Civic lineup. Rotors have gotten thinner, warp more easily, and wear faster. Annual brake inspections and services won't prevent every issue, give you an early warning, and keep you informed. The health of your braking system and your vehicle. And for number seven, brake fluid. Brake fluid starts aging the moment it's installed in your vehicle. And Honda recommends replacing brake fluid every 3 years regardless of mileage. The industry standard for DOT3 brake fluid is 2 years or 24,000 miles. Brake fluid is hygroscopic. It means it absorbs moisture from the air. The moisture causes corrosion and damages hydraulic components in the ABS system. Your car might be a current year model, but it may have been built a year prior and had been sitting in some conditions you may not be in favor of. So we recommend getting it done every 2 years. Brake fluid is a cheap insurance for something that actually stops your vehicle. And if you want your Honda to last forever, these services aren't optional. They're mandatory. If this helped you, leave a comment in the comments about your make and model and how much mileage you have.